Hello everyone, and welcome to the beginning of week 4 of Drills and Chills, where I am hoping that I can finally finish at least one diamond painting and make significant progress on my other 3 whips, because I have 4 whips currently going, and I am going to try to implement something in the vlogs so I can keep myself more accountable with showing a little bit more of the diamond paintings themselves, and that is my starting points. So as for my starting points, I'm doing Mabon. I started this today, and it is for part of my challenge. I think the challenge is gonna go up, like I'm gonna keep doing it. Today's Sunday, probably another 2 days or a day. It all depends on how a part of the challenge behaves, but I hope that's only a couple of days more. So I started Mabon over here, and I'm doing this huge section. I already completed. I think it's going to be kind of easy to see because round diamonds are especially sparkly. So I finished like all this part of the tree and the branches and stuff. Right now I'm doing kind of like these trunks in the background, and I'm moving more towards like more color blocky areas in the background itself. And this is taking me like 2 hours right now. And I think this is gonna move a bit quicker because it's a lot of color blocking. Even if there are small areas like this, it's still like a lot of that color placed in the entirety of this thing. And the more confetti-ish side of things would be once I get to the part of her face with all the flowers and her hair and this section over here, and definitely her eyes. And as for my starting point with my other diamond paintings, here we have Witchcraft Room. I did this section yesterday, and that's pretty much it. 1 row and a tiny section, and I think my goal with this is to finish this entire row and maybe 1 extra row. I'm still not sure about that, but that would be nice. The second one is Scorpio. I am like at the halfway point. I would say a little over the halfway point, and my goal would be to maybe finish half of a row or even an entire row, but I'm still deciding on whether I want to do like the next row upwards, like continuing with a little section in the middle where her eyes are, or to leave like that middle section to the end and do the first row but the one at the top, which is pretty color blocky. And if I want to complete an entire row of this one, I think doing the color blocky one would be a bit faster, and you know, leaving a special like one of the centerpieces of a diamond painting, which is her gorgeous face, maybe leave it to the end. I'm not sure. And last but not least would be Ghost Cafe. For Ghost Cafe, I only have the last row here at the top and also this little middle section. And my goal for this week for this one is definitely to finish it, to see if I can at least manage 1 entire diamond painting in the first month of Drills and Chills. As for today, as I said, today's Sunday. That's the day when I start the vlog for Drills and Chills. I don't think much is gonna happen. As I said, I spent pretty much the entire morning with my boyfriend. We were just in bed chatting, you know, being next to each other, each in their own thing pretty much. I started to edit a bit of the challenge itself because I wanted to see if I could, you know, do a head start. And that's what I think I'm gonna focus on today, if I'm able to finish this huge section, because I very naively thought that I would be able to finish the entire row, but the entire row is basically 2 rows of what I would normally section of my canvas, or maybe not 2 rows, but like 1.5 rows. And there have been times when I'm definitely able to do 1.5 rows, especially if they're rounds. But the only time where I've been able to accomplish that is with diamond paintings that have tons and tons and tons of color blocking. I think I did something similar, or at least I didn't struggle at all to complete an entire row when I did herbalist helper that took me only a week to complete, like literally from start to finish. It's the fastest diamond painting I've done. I don't remember the exact measurements, but it was somewhere along the measurements of this one. It was not like a small one or a medium sized one, but it wasn't like a 70 by 100 centimeter by any means. So I know I'm capable of maybe finishing like a row and a half or a big chunk, but doing the prompt that I'm doing right now is being hard enough. And not only because of the size of the section, but for other certain characteristics that entail do such a big section. So I think that if I'm able to finish the prompt for this day of the challenge not too late, or maybe at a certain time, I'm going to devote probably, I don't know, 1 hour and a half to 2 hours of editing, because there are videos that at least I don't really edit too much or even at all, like whip and tats. Those I just trim a little bit at the beginning and then a little bit at the end. But other than that, I don't really edit too much. Oh, what did I do? Okay, here. I don't really edit that much, but with these ones, I kind of have to put certain things in, take certain things out. Sometimes I speed up clips. Sometimes when I'm already editing, I'm like, why did I ever thought of putting this in a vlog? So I end up taking that out. I'm still learning a lot of editing and kind of getting the hang of editing things, and sometimes add things here and there to make it maybe a bit fun or a bit different and not just clips all put together. And it's nothing wrong with that, it's fine. It's just that I sometimes I'm seeing a section of the video that I'm editing and I go like I wonder. And that's pretty much it. I sometimes get into my head that I might want to experiment a bit. So that's pretty much where I am. So I think it would be really nice to start editing the video and maybe give it a head start, or maybe at least do what I did with a vlog, since we were going to go out in the evening, getting into the night yesterday, Saturday, which is the last day that I add clips in for my vlog. And that's the day that I pretty much jump from one block to the other. What I did was, during the morning, I knew that I was not going to be able to do a lot of diamond painting because the intended time that we were going to leave was a bit earlier. And at the end, I ended up being able to do some diamond painting. But since I wasn't under the impression that we were going to become busy earlier in the day, I decided to dedicate the entire morning to edit everything that I could. And I did. I edited all of the things up until the point where I had clips. And when I got home at night, I just recorded a last update. I added it, and then I just made sure that everything was okay. Sometimes I might miss it. I think it was on the second week. There's a clip that's twice there. Whoops. But it's a mistake. I'm not really, as I said, I'm not really too experienced editing. Only the few, like the videos that I've been editing and the shorts and everything while I've been doing this channel. So there's that. And yeah, those are pretty much all the plans for today. I'm really considering going back to my bedroom. Here right now, I am in the other room that I'm currently using as a sort of office, my own space sort of thing. But it depends. It might be also because I have like the big fan off. But once I finish this clip, I'm gonna go turn that fan on, and if in like 10-15 minutes I still feel that I need to be in the AC, then I'll change locations for my diamond painting of the day. But until then, let me go back to this painting and see you later. Let's chat just a tiny bit while I diamond paint, and I'm gonna try not to make this too long, but long story short, I stopped doing the huge section that I'm doing for the challenge around 9:30 p.m. and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go cuddle with my boyfriend and I'm gonna come back in like 2 hours. Long story short, I fall asleep, and 3 hours later, I wake up half an hour past midnight, and I still have this section to go that I think is gonna take me an hour. And I get to it, I start arranging everything, and I said, oh well, let's try to maximize my productivity and, you know, do 2 things at once pretty much. And I like to feel productive and multi-purpose things. So I said, you know, the section that I'm about to do is the face, and details on her crown of flowers. So I thought it was going to be perfect for a longer-ish type of video with ASMR. And since it has a lot of single drills and I place those with a single tip, it's a bit, you know, the popping sound is a bit more satisfying. And so I got everything ready. I am just so excited because, you know, I get an angle that I like. I really still struggle with the angles of that. And I'm literally like 3 colors in, not even 5 minutes of recording. You know, these videos would usually be around 20 minutes or something, or that's at least kind of the amount of time that I was thinking about doing it. And not even 5 minutes in, or 5 minutes, if that, a dog starts barking. And mind you, I turn off the fan from the ceiling, the big fan next to me, and this little lamp thing also has a fan, and I always have it on. And I also turn it off because I say I don't want, you know, I want the least amount of noise in it other than the popping of, you know, placing the drills in the potty and stuff. And a dog starts barking. And my idea of just one video running along smoothly goes away, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pause this. I'm gonna try not to move anything, not the phone, so the angle of the camera doesn't change, not my light source, so the, you know, the from where the light is coming, change anything. I try to keep everything the same. And then I say, okay, the dog stopped barking. I press play, I start again with my collar, and not 3 seconds in, the dog starts to bark again. And I say, okay, I'm just gonna stop and continue once the dog stops barking. But it doesn't stop barking, and I start to get annoyed, and I'm starting to get really hot because it's really hot in here. I start to sweat, and heat and me were not compatible. And I'm like, okay, I think if the dog won't shut up, I'm just gonna diamond paint this section as I normally would, and I guess I'll do the ASMR type of thing video with another section at another time, probably tomorrow or some other day. Oh, what? This got stuck in the potty. What? And so I had to. And I don't know if you were able to listen to the dog bark, but the dog is not barking now. And now I'm annoyed. But I'm not gonna attempt to record again because I just really want to finish my section, finish the prompt for today because it's almost 1 a.m. and it's fine. I'm gonna go to bed probably at around 3, but I want to finish this section and get at least an hour of editing done. I have a few videos that I want to edit, and that's it. I don't know how long this was. 5 minutes. Okay, bye. Hi, you are going to see a time lapse, and after that time lapse you're going to see a jump in time because I effed up. I thought I was recording in a way, and then I didn't, and then I tried to fix it just to kind of cut in pieces and use just the audio with these time lapses on top. And then I just messed it up afterwards while I was editing, and I decided that I didn't have the mental capacity or energy to try to fix it again. So here it goes. I finished Ghost Cafe on, was it Monday or Tuesday? Something tells me that it was Tuesday, but don't quote me on that. But I finished it, and I'm going to be putting here a picture. After that, I spent pretty much the rest of the day just editing some videos that I wanted to put up. And I think that was it. I don't really remember much about that day, to be honest. But yeah, I'm sorry for the lack of footage here, but still, I hope you enjoy it. Baby girl in her pistachio box. Cielo. Cielo, ¿qué haces ahí? Queenie. Oh my god, blatantly ignoring me like always. Te voy a acomodar tu moño. ¿No quieres? A ver. Estoy acomodando. I'm just fixing your bow, sweetheart. Boop. I feel so silly. I need to go run an errand right now, and I clicked the button like to open my car. It was open. Like, it was not locked. And the last time that I drove was Saturday, and today's Wednesday. Whoopsies. I guess those are the perks of living in like it's a close parking space and everything, but still, geez. However, I am going to, he must be from 12 different places, never mind. I am going to go pick up my sister, my youngest one. I was saying, I'm gonna go pick her up because she started to feel a bit funky and have some weird symptoms that are kind of worrisome. And she spoke to her dad. Her dad is a doctor as well, and he told her, like, take this and maybe you should be doing this and that. And she called me and she said, like, what do I do? I don't know what to do, because, you know, she's been living in this city for what, 2 months now? She's been living here only for a few weeks, I think. Yeah, just a few weeks, and she has no idea of anything, where anything is. And of course I was like, well, what are those symptoms? And she started telling me those, and I was like, girl, we do need to do some labs and testing done. So I'm gonna go take her there, and I am going to take advantage of that and also do some testings that I had been delaying for a bit now. Oh, this car is so out. And that way, you know, I hit 2 birds with 1 stone. As for today, I started editing one of the videos that I'm doing, and I thought I had more things on that particular video, but I don't. And I've been pretty much focused on that. Oh, there was a car crash here. Okay, let me pay attention. sorry. I'm so tired. So tired. Like, I'm yawning, and I don't know. Overall today, ever since I woke up, I've felt more tired than I usually do. More in the realm of fatigue than just tiredness. And the previous clip, I actually cut it short because I got like really surprised, because the place where I was driving through, there was a man on the floor, like in the middle, not only on the floor, but in the middle of the street, just laying down. And I just got like, whoa, what's going on? What's happening? Wait, I need to take some of these drills out, because I don't know, they have been quite trashy. Quite trashy, not as trashy as I'm used to from Diamond Art Club. Right now I'm working on what's the name of this? Witchcraft Room. I am in the second row in the third out of 4 sections in total that I sectioned off for this second row. And I was really hoping to finish the entire row today, like do 3 big-ish sort of sections, because the sections are a bit bigger. What size are they exactly? I don't know. But I'm feeling really tired. And I'm kind of thinking about maybe going to bed like early today. Because sometimes, well, most times I go to bed late, so I just lay in bed and fall asleep immediately, because if not, I struggle a lot to fall asleep. So that's what I had been doing. But then I have days like this where it's really early, at least very early for me. Oh, I thought there was someone there. At least very early for me in my usual. And I just kind of give in and decide to go to bed really early. So that's something that I might do. I would like to at least finish this section, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because I've only placed, well, it's an area that is pretty color blocky, so it's a bit faster to work on, but at the same time, I'm only in the second color, I think. I don't know if I have. Oh my god, I'm so yeah, so people, I missed one here. I'm so sleepy. So I'm thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. Earlier today, I got home from going to the lab. I took, as I said, I think I told you, right? Yes, I think I did, that I took my sister, and I also took advantage of that, and also did some labs myself that I had forgotten that I had to do. And then I just left her at her apartment, and, you know, gave her some instructions, like, to try to do this and this, and let me know if there's any other thing that comes up, or if any of these few things happen, you know, just trying to give her some recommendations, if she noticed anything different. But yeah. Wait, what am I doing? I was placing with my tweezers, yes, because they're like separated. There's like a gradient, and that's what I've seen a lot of, like, that's how they do gradients. Like, they start to sprinkle like in a checkerboard type of method, and it's all single placing. And the thing about it is, if I try to single place either with a single placer or just grabbing one, with this one it's impossible. I always get it crooked. When I do it with a multi-placer, it's easier. But the way that I have personally found that I have best results on placing the drills straight is definitely with tweezers, 1000%. So as I said, I don't think I'm gonna finish this section, because I'm only in the second color, and I'm already feeling pretty tired. What time is it? It's 9:38 p.m. and I usually go to bed at 2:30, 3 a.m. So that's what, like 5, 9, 12, like between 5 and 6 hours before the time where I sort of regularly go to bed at. But we'll see. I'm currently watching a YouTube video, a true crime YouTube video. And with these ones, I watch them at 1.25 speed, because 1 time speed, it's too slow. But there are certain times where either the people are talking faster, or the details, like they give a lot of details in a very short period of time, like the details that are important to the story, or sometimes even a combination of both. So I listen to them to 1.5. Whenever it's, there are other type of videos that I watch at 1.5, 1.75, and 2. Because it like really kind of stresses me a lot when like I just cannot deal with people who talk really slow. And even if they don't speak slow, I speed it up. It's kind of like very regular. Oh my god, how many times have I yawned in this clip already? Jeez. But you'll see me diamond paint for a little bit, and let's see how much progress I can make before I feel like the absolute need of going to bed. This is all the progress that I could made. It's only, what, 4 colors, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 colors. But as you can see, there was a lot of color blocking, so I did like the majority of her arm and some stuff here and here. So good progress nonetheless. Not as much as I would have wanted, but I'm so tired. Hello, good morning. Today is an extremely low spoon day. Yesterday I ended up going to bed at like 10, and that may not seem like like a lot, like too early, but for me that's extremely early. I usually go to bed at 2:30 or 3, and when I go to bed at that time, my waking up hours, it really varies, but it goes anywhere from 9:30 to 11:30 pretty much. And this happens to be that when I go to bed really early because I'm feeling really tired and I can feel like a low spoon day like today coming, I say like, oh, well, if I go to bed at 10:30, I'm gonna be waking up at, I don't know, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. or something like that, because that's kind of like the usual amount of hours that I would sleep regularly. But no, I wake up at the same time. I think that is just the way that my body tells me to rest, either because I need to catch up or because I am going to be needing it like today. Like, oh my god, how many times have I yawned already in this clip? So today is gonna be a very low day. Today is Friday. There's nothing planned really. This week has been really slow, but this is just regularly how my weeks look. Not much happens. Right now I am drinking. I'm sorry. I'm drinking my electrolytes, and I'm gonna go ahead and edit a video that I started editing yesterday, but I really did like the intro and stuff. So I'm gonna go and edit that. Hopefully I'm gonna have it ready but it's gonna go like not yet. I need another video to go up first, and that I'm still in the process of recording some clips. Oh, my eyes are watery from so much yawning. I'm sorry. But after I finish this, I'm gonna get my coffee, and after editing my video, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day just diamond painting and having some reality TV show in the background, because I really can't I can't deal with anything else other than just doing that. My brain got really foggy right there. I'm sorry. Oh my god, how many times did I yawn? Like 6 in this clip. Anyways, see you later. Hello, good night. I have not updated in the entirety of the day, and I think that in a clip before I said it was Friday, and it's not Friday, it's Thursday, and I realized it was Friday. Because every Friday around 4 or 5 p.m. I send my boyfriend a message asking him if that night is going to be like a bros night, the night where he usually spends with his friends, and they go out for dinner and drink some and spend just time together. And he was like, well, I would go, but it's not Friday. And I'm like, what? And then I checked and it was not Friday. So yeah, quite foggy today, pretty much. So yeah, regarding diamond painting, I completed like the section that I had left from yesterday night. I completed that, and I completed the next one, which made me finish the second row. And I just I did the first out of 4 sections on the third row. So I'm beginning the third row, and I may be able to finish another section today, but I just took a shower. Well, I took a shower like 30 minutes ago. I didn't even brush my hair, but whatever. And I've been kind of laying in bed a bit because I still feel tired. During the day, my energy levels have been a bit better, but still, I feel kind of tired. So I don't know if it's going to be another early day for me. It might be, but yeah, for now that's my progress. And nothing really big has happened, really. Just diamond painting and resting, switching between the two during the entirety of the day. And that's it. I came back to diamond painting. I've been diamond painting for quite a few hours now. I am here in the second section of the second row. I don't have much. I've just placed like 3 colors, I think. I'm placing the 4th color, and I might be drinking something that I shouldn't, considering, but it was in the fridge and I just craved it. I have not done any updates today. It's already almost 5 p.m. It's 10 to 5. Yeah, 10 to 5. Oh, maybe I don't know if I yawn all the time like this, or I become overly conscious about my yawning when I'm recording myself, because I know that I'm recording myself and I notice everything I do when I'm recording myself. I think it's something I will never know. But yeah, it's the first update that I do because I didn't wake up too late and I woke up with better spoons today, but still more on the tired side of things. And I pretty much dedicated the entirety of the morning to finish recording some clips for a video that I'm doing and editing that video. And I went ahead as well and edited, that word is so weird, another video, and those are already up. I just need to put some, put the info in the box that's down below. I just uploaded it and I have not put a thumbnail or the description or any of that. But I think I'm gonna do that later because I really want to diamond paint. I think I'm gonna do this section and then I'm gonna diamond paint. I'm working right now. I am in the third section of the third row, and my goal is to finish the entirety of the third section today. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to do that. But I think it's pretty doable. And I don't know if after finishing, if I'm able to finish it, I would like to maybe do more progress on Scorpio. I have not touched that diamond painting since before I went to my mom's house. So I think that canvas needs some love right now. And I made myself a coffee. I made it now and not earlier because I ran out of milk, but I still have creamer, but the creamer is too sweet. But if I put only creamer, then it's too sweet, and the coffee that I drink is too strong, and the combination is, I don't love it. I prefer to lighten the coffee with the milk and sweeten it just enough with the creamer, and I don't add anything else. But this time, since I really wanted some coffee and I clearly need it, oh my gosh, I decided to do the coffee a little bit lighter with not less concentration of coffee beans and more water. And I have not tasted it yet because it's really hot. And I took out this little cup that I have not used in a while, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna be diamond painting right now, and I'm gonna have YouTube in the background. In the background right now, I'm watching a family vlogger. She's not like the typical mommy vlogger that we see with tons of children. No, she's just she's a woman, a Mexican woman who lives in Japan, but the focus is not her children, it's more like the general life of Japan. And it's interesting. It's really interesting. And I started watching her because she is from the city my stepdad family lives, and I really love that city. So that was the first thing that caught my attention and that intrigued me, and then I just kept watching. And I don't know, I've watched her channel for 7 years now, I think. Oh my god. I think someday I'm gonna be counting the amount of yawns that I do in a video. Wow. Hello and good morning. It's Saturday and it's 9:12 a.m. and I've been awake since 6:50 or something, and that's because I woke up on my own. I don't know why, I don't know how. I went to bed yesterday at 1 a.m. kind of, and other than the progress that I had made of a section and a half, was it, or two, I left one of the sections, I started it pretty much, and I didn't kept going because when my boyfriend got home, we had dinner and everything, and we didn't really know what to do. So we went into Netflix and started watching a show. We usually don't do that much, but yeah, we watched 6 episodes, and then I was super tired and I just fell asleep. And today, as I say, I don't know exactly why I woke up so early, but I did. And the first thing that I did was, why can am I stuck on something? I might, I don't know. But I started, or my intention, at least, was to start diamond painting right away, and I got to it, and I finished the section that I left started yesterday, and I completed it. But even before that, I was like, I want to just lay in bed and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do anything really. And I thought, well, I might start to edit my blog. I'm sorry, I need to move this a bit closer. This is the light source that I use, and it's also a fan. I love it. And yes, I was going to start editing, and yesterday I put all the files into my computer, and I got to the clip of the second day, and I realized I'm so stupid. I usually record with my phone, like I put it against my laptop, but with a screen, like screen with screen. So the front, like the back camera is looking at me, and it has a bit higher quality than the front camera. But I didn't notice that I recorded 2 clips like that, but the camera was in front camera, so I pretty much recorded a 1 millimeter distance screen to screen, so you can only hear my voice and you cannot see me at all. So I was like, I am not ready for this. I'm going to be doing I think I will be doing some like, see if I can kind of save that the sound of that, and maybe put a time lapse. So I mean, I know that many people don't watch exactly, they listen, and they have it like in the background as a rumble type of thing. So I might just do that, put a time lapse on top of me diamond painting pretty much, because I don't know what else I could do to help with that. And so I finished that. I am still drinking my coffee. I made hot coffee, and yesterday my boyfriend brought milk, so I was able to put both milk and creamer. So it's a better coffee than yesterday's. And I just got out of the shower, and I'm gonna diamond paint a little bit while my boyfriend gets ready, because he takes longer than I do, because he has like some of his rituals and stuff, so he takes a bit longer than I do. So in the meantime, and I'm pretty much ready. I'm just like, got out of the shower, put on some quick clothes, brushed my hair, and after I finish my coffee, I'm just gonna brush my teeth, and I'm gonna be ready to go, because we're gonna go to Costco. We're gonna go before it opens. That way it's not full of people. I mean, we're gonna go as it opens, so it's not so full of people. It's still gonna be a lot of people, but not as many people. I've had my hand like so itchy and then like pain, but you know, the skin pain that is neuropathic pain, it's so annoying. And sometimes my joints hurt a lot, because my joints also get inflamed, but it's not a lot. Like, I just need to kind of flex and stuff my joints, and is that how it's called? I don't know. But the nerve pain, it's annoying. And I think it's because I have a very high pain threshold tolerance thing, that it's annoying more than it's painful. Like this prickling sense, I don't know. But I'm gonna do some diamond painting, and I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day, because I definitely want to edit. I definitely want to diamond paint, but I think I'm gonna I think I just want to finish this section that would be finishing the third row of Witchcraft Room, and I think that for the rest of the day I will be recording for another channel that I don't think I've ever told you about it, but I have a small business that is currently it's been dead pretty much for the past few months. I had a huge order back in May, but then after that it went basically dead. But I started that channel, I think even a week or so, or kind of around the same time that I started this channel. And now that I don't have a job, and like a formal job, and I am continuing to have tons and tons of time, I decided to retake that channel, because the other day I logged in and I saw, I mean, I have it in YouTube Studio, you can switch accounts, and I saw that it has more views and more subscribers than my diamond painting channel, where I upload 5 videos a week and sometimes even more. The last video that I uploaded over there was in May, I believe, and it still has consistent views, consistent watch hours, consistent subscribers, and I'm telling you, that has more, like, it's not by much, but it has more subscribers than this channel. So I decided to pick that channel up again, you know, right now that I don't have much time to do, and it might inspire me to maybe make some new models of that. Oh, and I don't know if I said this, but it's beaded backs, what I do. Baby girl is drinking water from her cup. We share cups. This is my coffee cup. Now, you stop drinking water, sweetheart. Come on, go back, drink water. Oh, I think she's not gonna drink water anymore, but oh, yes, yes. No. Oh my god, I love her so much. I love her so much. So in that video, I do tutorials, but you know, right now. Oh, ay, te resbalas. Tu papá deja las llaves aquí, te resbalas. But I'm hoping, you know, if I do more tutorials and do maybe a model that I like, maybe I could be able to sort of revive that and revive the channel maybe. And you know, I don't have anything else to do other than that, and keep searching for jobs, which I have not had any good news this week related to that. Not even an interview, no nothing. So I want to do that. And for that channel, I wouldn't be uploading a video like 5 videos a week, definitely not, because those videos take me longer to make, and also I would run out of content, I think, pretty soon. I mean, if it's only tutorials, I am trying to look for another ideas to incorporate to that, but we'll see. So I'm still deciding on whether I'm going to be doing diamond painting, like only diamond painting today, or if I'm going to do a video for that other channel. I think I might, like, what I was thinking was maybe finishing the goal that I have of finishing this row. And right now that I was editing at the beginning, like early in the morning when I woke up, I realized that I said that one of my goals was to finish Ghost Cafe, which I did. Other goal was to finish the third row of Witchcraft Room, which I think I'm gonna be able to do. You know, I'm on the last section, and it's only 9 a.m. And maybe do half of a row or an entire row of Scorpio, which I have not just started, but you know, if I choose to go with the top of color blocking, I might be able to knock off 2 sections, but that is not like a priority right now. It's just if I, you know, I still don't know what I'm going to do today. but we will see. And I already know what I'm going to be recording for my other channel. So there it is. There it is. And yeah, those are all the updates for now. I'm just gonna show you this section. I did like all of these colors that is kind of lining up a lot of the stuff, and right now I started this when I started talking to you. Right now, this section I do kind of big-ish sections. I'm not entirely sure of the measurement of this, but it's bigger than 10 by 10, and I just did this color, and I'm doing this other color here that is symbol number 3, and I'm working on it upside down. But it is very color blocky, so I think I might be able to finish this you know, quite quickly, and then decide on what I'll do next. It's about 1 a.m. and I just put this canvas on the floor because I did all of that color blocking just now. I basically, oh, you're seeing the shadow. I basically did all the whole thing, and the places where the hat is, I didn't do it. So this is my progress for Scorpio. Not quite what I wanted, which was like the whole row, but at least it's the whole color blocking part of it. I was also able to finish this third row. Basically, it's like 1, 2, 3 rows of this pretty thing. So I think the last part, it's gonna be like a regular row and then a thick row, but right on top there's a lot of color blocking, so I guess that's all right. But that was my ending point tonight. And even though I showed you a picture, I wanted to show you the entire canvas a little bit more closely of Ghost Cafe. So I would consider that I accomplished the goals that I set for myself for this 4th week of chills and drills. It's about to end, the month is about to end, and this is my only finish pretty much. But considering that I only did that, like I started that entire top row of Scorpio, I started it at like 3 hours ago, like at 9-ish p.m. kind of. Well, 9 is, it wasn't 9, it was more like 10 something, around that. I knew that it was very unlikely for me to finish also the hot part, but I knew that I could. If I pushed, I knew that I could finish the entire color blocking of the entire top row, and so I was able to do that. I still don't know which goals I'm gonna set for myself, but those ones I'm going to be deciding tomorrow. It would be really, really cool to maybe I could maybe even finish like Scorpio and Witchcraft Room, and maybe a whole square out of Mabon. I didn't work at all this week on Mabon, but it's fine. I am going to be, I don't know, my plans for these next week's videos. Well, I have an unboxing going up, and I think I'm gonna be posting a post review of Ghost Cafe, and I don't know what else. I don't think I'm gonna be getting anything up soon unless I finish at least another kit, because I do not plan on having 4 kits going at the same time, because I am waiting for an order that I'm gonna get. It's like an order slash something different, but it's a kit that would fit the theme quite good, but I'm still not sure if, like, when is it going to arrive and if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, if I don't get it and start it, I think I am planning to do my next challenge video with that kit, but still undecided, still on the plans. Yeah, I think that's it for today's video. If you liked it and if you watched until the end, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what were your accomplishments of the week regarding diamond painting. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.